hours.
Okay, so we got time.
Yeah, 3.5, 4 hours, something like that. 6 p.m. 7 p.m. your time, 6 p.m. my time.
All right, string this up. Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Satisfactory. I'm AC Gamer.
This is Shariki, and y'all got any more of that Satisfactory?
Oh, dude, so much Satisfactory going on right here. This is a highly addictive game. For those of you who have not tried it before, we played a little last night. Actually, played a lot. We played a lot.
Like 7 hours last night.
And it wasn't enough because I was jonesing for it. Literally, all I could think about while I was at work is I can't wait till I get off so I can come home and play this game. That is not something that usually happens to me. I play a lot of games, but I usually don't jones for it like that. So, bravo, right? When it comes to the game manufacturers, the devs.
Yeah, no, the devs put a lot of love in this game, and I'm pretty sure a little bit of crack cocaine.
Oh, no, I think a lot of crack cocaine, along with that, a lot of love. Because it's highly addictive. We will definitely warn you on that one. It's, if you're into games like this, the OCD is real. The addictive nature of just one more building, just one more, conveyor belt to augment, to optimize what we've already put down. And it's never optimized, guys. There's always more you can do to it. There's always another idea. Oh, if only I had done it this way, I could move these things a little faster. I think that's where a lot of the enjoyment is had in doing it that way. But it's gosh, yeah, it's a little much sometimes. So we're gonna go offload our stuff up here and kind of take a look at what Shariki has done. It's coming along really, really nicely over here. Looks like you haven't run another thing for screws up here yet to this one, so they're not making the steel plates anymore. But I see a lot more ramps coming in, a lot more conveyor belts coming in from different places. So
yeah, so I went ahead and I brought the steel. We had the steel ingots coming in, so I went ahead and I'm piping the steel, the pipes in, and then I need to build probably another storage thing, and then pipe the steel, whatever else is up there. But yeah, I even used one of those stackable conveyor things. It's pretty neat the way it works, because you can stack those on top of each other to stack multiple conveyor belts.
I didn't even notice you already had some of the pipes done over here.
Yeah, so I got the pipes
dude,
coming in.
that's beautiful. That's gonna save me. I was using the steel the wrong way. I should have just left it in there.
But up here where the lookout tower is where I put those stackable things, because I've got so many conveyors coming out of that top floor.
Oh yeah, I mean,
I had nothing else I could.
I mean, now that you've done it though, have you kind of thought of a better method that you could use in the future, or is what you have right now seem to be working fairly decently?
I mean, it's working, but there's for sure a way to optimize it even more.
Because when we built the bottom floor, fairly easy, right? I mean, you kind of pull it in. There's not too many conveyors you have to do. It's all just coming in with the raw resource, so it's pretty straightforward. But then, as you get to the top floor, not only are you having to pull in more of the raw resources, you also have to pull in some of the items you've made from those raw resources down on the bottom floor.
Yeah, you got to get pretty creative with how you're routing stuff around the building, which you could definitely see on the back side of the building how creative I had to get.
Oh yeah, it's like Willy Wonka over here with like the crazy things you're doing, but it's working. Playing Factory Simulator? Kinda, yeah. It's, if you guys have ever played, Factorial, that is pretty much the exact same thing as this game, except this one is in first person, and it has better graphics and a lot more things you can do. So, highly addictive. So I've already gotten 50 motors made out of the 150 we need.
That's pretty good.
I need more rotors.
You just had like 7 a minute ago?
Yeah. No, actually I have 103. I didn't realize they only stacked to 50.
Oh, nice.
So, yeah, we might actually be there, because I did put some in earlier. Or, I mean, yesterday, or, yeah, no, it was today. It was today, like, early this morning. My days blur together, guys. Now, they did say they're going to be adding something into the game as far as you getting attacked more by, well, actually getting attacked, period, because we have not gotten attacked at all yet. The more smog you put up into the atmosphere. So, the more power plants you have, the worse it might get for you. Alright, so we got... We got 103 out of 150, and we need 500 modular frames. I already got 47 in there. I believe we're making modular frames, so let me go down and take a look. What are you working on right now, Shrieky? Are you going with more building, or are you going to explore?
I think I'm going to go explore that cave that's nearby.
We
I just made the bigger bug zapper.
I was going to say, we did upgrade our melee, so if you wanted the bug zapper, or you could even go with the, oh, what is it called? The rebar gun.
Nail gun.
Yeah, the rebar gun. Oh, these aren't being made anymore, huh? The steel frames? Because nothing's coming into them.
They're being made, they're just being made very slowly.
You sure? Because I haven't touched it in a long time, and there's nothing in there.
Look here. It's connected there. Should still be getting made.
Let's look. Screws seem to be keeping up. Did you lower the speed down on the overclock for the assembler? Or does that do it naturally when the power goes out or something?
I bet it does it naturally.
So we might have to check that on anything else that you put assemblers on.
I bet that increases the power consumption whenever you bump that up so high. So it is the problem with the cubes, the modular things, is they take 3 reinforced plates.
Oh, yeah, so it is shut down. They're not getting screws right now.
That's right. Yeah, we were gonna build. That's what I'll do real quick. We'll build a little screw manufacturing up here and pump it in.
I mean, you can wait. I mean, because if you do that, there's one thing that's gonna happen after that, and another thing. So if you want to go and explore, we can get that when you come back. Holy crap, that thing looks pretty cool. Even makes a pretty cool noise.
Yeah, it's like whoosh whoosh. Yeah, so probably like in this little corner over here, we'll pump out a shit ton of screws.
Oh, okay. Yeah, go check out the cave. And in fact, I'll go with you if you want.
Yeah, let's do it. Let me drop
check it
some
out.
more stuff off.
We don't have a crate yet, do we? Let's see.
No, we definitely need to build a storage crate around here.
Is it under... No, I guess it wouldn't be under our actual building stuff. What's it under?
It's under organization.
Ah, okay, there we go. So I have enough for it. Let's, I guess it doesn't matter which one's the front, huh?
Nah, it doesn't. For sure.
Alright, there we go. We got 3 of them in here if you want to just unload everything you have. I'll come back and pick that up later.
Oh shit, did I hit you in the face?
I think you did.
I need some berries, though. That's one thing I definitely need to get while we're out and about. I'm low on health.
Yeah, I wish you could make potions rather than having to use berries. How do you pull out your weapon?
You have to drag it onto your into your hands.
I mean, it's in my hand.
Really? I don't.
There it goes. So I had to take it out and put it back. I don't know. I mean, it was just.
It was probably just bugged. So I saw a cave up here.
Got some resources. Sam ore pure. What is that?
I have no idea.
Sam ore? I'm gonna take a little bit because we might be able to research it. I think last time I did this, I needed like 36 pieces, and I only got 24. So I'll get a stack of 100 just in case, or all of it. Sam ore. Wasn't Sam or Sam the phrasing she used for one of the programs?
That was ma'am, I think.
Ma'am, that's it. Yep, you're right. I do hear shiny frog in here somewhere. This is the ore I needed too. You see it?
It's a Mercer sphere, work in progress.
So you can't loot it?
You can. I just don't know if it does anything if you research it. We'll take it. Fine.
How'd you turn your flashlight on?
Flashlight is V. This is a very shallow cave.
Yeah, not much down here. There was the rare, so there's definitely a reason to come in here. I've just been putting those in the boxes until we find out what they're used for. What is this?
Sulfur.
Oh, nice. So 3 new resources we haven't seen before in very, very small quantities. Just enough to research it and maybe be able to scan for it. Do you have another? Oh, there's a slug up there.
Oh shit. Now, how do we get there?
Gotta find a way up.
Around?
Here's some of these plants you're looking for. Little berry on
Oh,
it.
yeah. I was about to run right past it.
I don't know how we get up there. Oh, I guess we could go around all the way.
Yeah, I think we're gonna have to.
Crash ship. I believe this is the one that we found early on.
Oh yeah, aren't there some things in it we could get? We never did open the ship.
Was that the one that we could open, or was that the one I found way over in the ravine to the,
I have no idea.
like, southeast or something? Can we get up this big pillar right here? I mean, that seems like the only way up. I'm not seeing it.
It's further to the right.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I see it.
Oh, crap. You're gonna have to get next to that thing, aren't you?
Yeah. Well, maybe not. There are some things down there by it though, so we are gonna have to. One of us will have to run in and grab it and run out.
Oh, I'm getting hurt already.
Yep, I'm about to die.
Did you die?
Yeah, I did.
So it's down there somewhere, right?
Basically right in front of you at the end of that little thing.
The thing I'm kind of curious about is whether we can destroy these things with that ranged weapon. If you want to look in there while you're still at the base, if you could build a rebar gun,
Yeah, I'll try it.
we could try shooting these things, and if that works, then we know from now on exactly how we need to do that. Otherwise, I don't know how we're going to get anywhere close to that without special equipment. I did find one way up here at the top, though. So we are going to get at least one more power slug.
Nice.
But I do see the one you were going after. And there's just so many of them there. Oh, man. I see a ton of them down there. There's a couple of them on those little lily pads. I'm guessing you'd have to build a jump platform below to get up to there to the very top. Beautiful environment, guys. Look at that. Look at that sunset. You can see our factory over there. As big as it is, it's super small in comparison to just how enormous this world is. And this is like the smaller of the maps. There are very, very large maps. This is the green foresty ones. The medium is supposed to be the winter tundra. And this one's supposed to be the smaller.
A rocky thing.
Oh, so it's not like all frozen?
No, it's not frozen. It is very barren though and desolate.
Resource-wise too, or no?
No, there's less biomass for biofuel, but there's still a good bit of resources, especially like minerals. There's lots of veins.
Right.
It's rocky. All right, I'm on my way with this rebar gun.
There you are. Alright, let's see how this works.
Seems to have no effect.
No effect whatsoever?
Yeah, no effect.
So we're just gonna need protection of some sort then.
I have no idea how I'm gonna get my body.
You dropped everything off before...
Yeah, so I really only lost a bug zapper.
The advanced bug zapper, but yeah.
I can make another one.
You could fill up on life with berries. And then possibly run it that way.
Yeah, it's gonna be the only chance.
It's another...
I'd like to shoot something with this gun.
There's monsters over here. Oh, I heard him over here.
Well, there's one like tumbling down right here.
Oh, you know what? I bet we're gonna have to chop this down to be able to get in there.
Oh yeah, and we didn't bring the chainsaw.
No, because it won't let me in. But I can go back and get it real quick if you want to stay here. That way I have a reference of...
Yeah, I'll stay in the area.
Find something to kill. So you had to make ammo for that, right?
I did. It's just like one iron bar makes a spike rebar.
It's a little costly at the very beginning, but later on in the game, that's not so bad. Let's see, where did I put my chainsaw? Actually, I think it's your chainsaw. And I'm gonna need some biofuel to...
In one of those boxes there's a ton of biofuel that I had on me that I dropped off.
There we go. Alright, I'm on my way back. I do like how they're kind of requiring us to have the different devices. So early on, I'm sure we can run around. We can find plenty of those slugs that we can get access to. But there's going to be a few of them that we just cannot do anything with. Kind of gives us a reason to come back out later.
Yeah, definitely.
Because those things are amazing. Now that I know what they do, and how much you do,
drag it over. Yeah. I thought they were worthless because I kept putting them in and not seeing a change.
Oh yeah, yeah. And then on top of that, you can always pull them out later on down the road if you want to like put them in something else. So getting that's the thing I like about this game is there's no downside to putting something down. You don't lose resources. So it really comes down to you getting the base the way you want it to look fairly easily. Well, painlessly. Maybe not easily, but... Yeah, I'm following you. Did you find another little area that had stuff, or just kind of in that direction?
Yeah, I'm just kind of exploring. I found this little crevice that I'm climbing. It looks like it's a dead end, actually.
I hear something. No? No, yeah, I hear something. This way? Oh man, it's like very, very faint.
They're easier to see at night because they glow so brightly green.
Yeah, but you can hear it. Like right here, can you hear it?
I can hear it.
It's getting a little stronger.
Oh! We don't have a scanner. Hold on. Wait here, I'll be back. I'm gonna go get a scanner. We can scan for these fucking things.
We can?
Yeah, it does like a little beeping thing, and if you're pointed in the right direction, the beeping gets stronger. Also, I just found what was making that sound.
Oh, it's down here on the bottom, yeah. Oh, I think I just shot you.
God, I was so close to dying.
Oh, they got me knocked down. Jesus.
I think I shot you.
Might have been. There's a lot of things going on there. They're a lot faster on some of these mobs than other ones. Some of them are very, very slow.
Alright, I'm gonna go get us a scanner.
Alright. Mercer sphere. Alright, well. Go ahead and snag it for now. Well, heck, man. If I had known that coming out here with a scanner.
I totally forgot about that.
Oh, you don't just have to wander. I think I hear one. That's kind of driving me a little nuts. Where are you at? Did you get your scanner?
I'm building one right now.
Let's see, what do we got here? Ah, here we go. We got another one of those rocks that you possibly can explode.
Yeah, I see the slug behind it.
Oh, they killed me? I even had more life, too. Alright, I'm going back. It's daylight now, too. Sorry, guys.
Alright, I killed the two that were near your body. I think. Nope, never mind.
Yeah, there's usually like 3 or 4 of them around when you start looking at how many there. Kind of start swarming. Yeah, they're still down there.
Uh-oh, I'm stuck.
Yeah, you can't get on those rocks for some reason. Try Control Shift R.
Yeah, that's not doing anything for me.
Control Shift R, is it?
Yeah, it's not ragdolling me. Does Control Shift R ragdoll you?
It should. Let me come up here where I'm safe and try it.
Oh, I just shot myself free.
Nice. I mean, it sucks that you had to hurt yourself, but...
Well, I didn't hurt myself, but I had to, like, shoot the ground in front of me, and it, like, gave me enough momentum to push me out. Where the fuck are those things?
They're here. They're running around us in circles somewhere. Or maybe they're stuck as well.
I think that's probably what's happened.
Yeah, I'm glitching out big time around those rocks. Alright, you got the scanner?
I do, let me equip it. So we know there's one behind the rocks. We're gonna have to move away from that one for me to pick up another one.
Got one behind you. Oh, he just jumped off. Sucker.
Aha!
Let's go left a little bit more. We're going back to our base, I think.
Wait, I got something.
Always on the like the edge of cliffs or something, aren't they? Oh, I see some down there. Have we been in a desert area like that?
Yeah, I think it's picking up on the one that's behind those rocks still.
I mean, we could always go down. Right over here.
Can we get down and can we get up?
Well, we can get down. Well, I can die down there. Apparently, if you ragdoll while you're falling, you'll take no damage.
Alright, I'm gonna try it. That is a true story.
It worked?
Yeah.
Okay, if you want to loot my stuff, that way I don't have to go back there and get that.
I got you.
I appreciate it, man. Thank you, man. I appreciate the subscribe, man. Crookson, yeah, you know they have fall damage in this game. It's not as bad as it is in some other games, but it's a bit much. Alright, I'm coming back. Actually, I think because I don't know a way down there, I'm gonna let you do that. Let's see if I can finish this thing over here real quick. So it seems like we waited a little bit. Maybe they got some more ingredients done.
Oh yeah.
But that's what, three slugs?
Two.
Two?
You have two. You had two on you.
Oh, okay. It's not too bad.
I'm dead.
Oh, no. What killed you? Did you fall?
One of those little fire spitting things.
Things are tough, man.
Yeah, I'm going back.
Venturing out from the base. Yeah, every so often we like to go out there and explore. It's kind of a nice little change of pace. The downside is some of those mobs are pretty tough. Definitely wipe the floor with you. So when you jumped off the cliff, that's when you hit Control-Alt-R, or did you do it before you fell?
No, I was doing it while I was falling.
Okay. So I'm going to make as many motors as I can, because we can actually upgrade our miner to a Mach 2 on all our resources if we really want to. Although it doesn't seem like the resources are coming in fast enough.
Yeah, that's not the bottleneck right now.
I guess it's the conveyors, which we actually have a ton.
Yeah, well, it's the conveyors and the splitters. The splitters are causing us some issues, too.
Oh, yeah. Well, we won't be able to get the splitter until we upgrade this thing. That's why I'm trying to get that done. But the conveyors, we have a ton of those panels being done. The reinforced steel plates. So we can go back and we can start just upgrading every single one that we can get our hands on. So we need a few more steel plates. Oh, it's reinforced steel plates that I need. Let me drop these off then. Actually, we have 8 reinforced steel plates. Is that not being made? Why would we only have 8 of these?
That's a good question.
Guess I'll just make some more.
It should be getting made.
Oh no, they're not.
They're not?
Because we didn't put the friggin' screws back in. Yeah.
Didn't we already had this conversation?
You did, yeah, several times now. We're like, why are things not being made? We know. We just forget. Lots of screws. Okay, so modular frames. Oh, dude, we need like 500 modular frames, I believe.
Oh, we gotta get that started working again soon.
Yeah, I mean, I'll make them by hand, but that's gonna be a second. Thankfully, there's tons of screws down here. I don't know if there's enough for 500 modular frames, but we'll find out. Enough for 32. That's pretty good. Still have about 2,200 screws. So were you able to get your body back?
Yeah, I got it back, and I see another glowworm. I'm going.
A little addictive, isn't it? Being out there?
Yeah.
Like you see another one out in the distance, you're like, yeah, it's just right there.
I love all the jumping puzzles to get to them.
Yeah, the thing I like about the jumping puzzles is it's not just a jumping puzzle. They usually have enemies nearby. So either you kill the enemy, or while you're trying to do some, parkour, you're getting attacked the entire time. Which is a little much for you to actually be able to get it done. And for those of you who are just joining us and not quite sure what we're doing, you can make things basically by hand, and it makes it a whole lot faster than the machine will.
AC?
What's up? What did you find?
This was not a green glowworm. This was a yellow glowworm.
Nah.
Yeah.
Did it come back with a message when you picked it up?
No, but it is definitely yellow. It does not stack with the green one.
So, yeah, we might have to throw it on the research bench. In fact, as soon as I get done with this stack, I will go check the research bench to see if it opened up. You think that's like an upgraded version?
I don't know. Maybe.
It's the first one we found out of like how many greens?
Yeah, like 12 greens.
What did you have to do to get it? It was just jumping?
Parkour. Yeah, it was just a jumping puzzle.
Yeah, let me go check it. yellow power slug is now on there.
Ah.
As well as fabric. Did we find fabric?
No, we haven't.
And more of those mushrooms, which we might actually already have. Let me look in there. We do. Let me get that going while you're out there. Also, that ore. That ore is on there, too. Now, I don't know if you've noticed, but up in the air, occasionally you will actually see a flying creature.
Yeah, they're huge.
They almost kind of remind me of the shark that stays on the bottom of the surface of the water. With the tail on there. I can't think of the name of it now. And 128 out of 500. We got the motors done. So we'll be able to get that sent out there. Now, every single time we make a delivery through the space elevator, which is what that behemoth of a building is, we send up a delivery. They send us back more tiers that then we can research to get more plans for more advanced machinery and things of that sort. So definitely within our interest to do as much of that as possible. The downside is a lot of the time you have to kind of do it by hand before you get to the point that you can do it automated with the machines. So it kind of makes you earn it a little bit.
Got a new power slug.
Green or yellow?
A green.
So that's 3 green, 4 or 1 yellow?
Yes.
Sorry, I need more screws.
I know where you're at. He's trying to hide from me above me.
I wonder how they did that. Like, what is the algorithm to say when you put these things down randomly? Because I think the world is randomly generated, right?
It is not. The world is static.
Oh, so every time you come into one of these maps, it's going to be the same one. Alright, well that means they went and actually specifically designed the areas at which these slugs are at, which is kind of cool. Doesn't give too much replay value, except for the fact that the world is huge. So
Yeah,
it'd be a
yeah,
long
keep
time
the
before you
maps.
memorize it.
Like, it's like, I don't know, 40 square kilometers or something like that. Maybe bigger.
I mean, I haven't seen an edge. This is gonna take so much. I'm gonna go up there after this and start building that that screw factory. Actually, I mean, I'm torn because I know even once I build that screw factory, this is still going to be a long... It doesn't do it very quickly. Unless you do it manually.
Yeah, no. The manual is the fastest.
Let's do a little bit more. So close, guys. So close. We're only about 350 off. Hey, Tiger King. How you doing, man? Playing a new game called Satisfactory. It's absolutely addictive if you're into these sort of things. If you like building, you like doing construction, planning, city planning kind of thing. I don't know really how to describe this game other than it is a genre unto itself and highly, highly addictive. Back on track, making progress. I'm making my game. Nice, dude. What stage are you in right now? Like, how close to throwing a demo out there are you? I think I'm getting close because I just got my save game working. Yeah, these guys apparently had something in theirs too. They put in the patch notes that for a moment there, people's save games weren't going through. And so they said now, not only does it save it through Steam, but it also saves it into a directory of its own. I don't know if people really want to have double the space taken up, but in a game that you can spend hours, sometimes weeks playing on, you really don't want to lose your save game. So it's kind of nice that they double it up for that situation. Got to create 3 sets of armor this weekend, hopefully. Nice. Yeah, don't push yourself too hard on that kind of thing. I know the programmers, they can burn out easy if they try to take on too much too quickly, but it does feel really good when you start making actual headway and creating something. Alright, 203 out of 500.
I just found some circuit boards.
I don't think we're even able to make those yet. So are the foundries better if I want to do something very simple, like make a bolt or a screw, or should I just go with the constructor for that?
The foundries are used to make steel ingots. The assemblers, you only use the assemblers if you need to make something that requires 2 ingredients. So if it just needs 1 ingredient, you always use the constructor.
Okay. Is the power going out?
No, that's me. I'm trying to supply power to this drop pod.
The MAM has completed its analysis.
Alright, iron ingots into bolts.
Just found a hard drive.
Where are you finding all this stuff?
One of those crashed pods. I've supplied power, and I brought it online, and I was able to open it.
That's what I did. Save it to the device. I definitely need to create a cloud save state later on. Just as long as it's not like the Sim City save state where people were losing their thing left and right. That was absolutely the worst way to go about it for a game like that. I think a cloud save state is always nice as an option, but there should always be like a personal save state as well. That way you can even you can kind of share your own games with other players, upload them for people to check out. I'd done things wrong. I thought how to fix it, but was not motivated because it made me overhaul things. Oh yeah, when you got to go back and like redo the work that you put so much time in to do because you made either some foolish mistake or just didn't realize you're going to go down a different path. Yeah, I know how you feel, man. That definitely can get to you. I'm glad you stuck it out, though. I think that's the difference between, obviously, somebody who creates a game and somebody who doesn't. What was that?
I just fell to my death.
Ah, dude, what did you have on you?
A lot. I'm going back for it.
Oh my god, did I put that down the wrong way? I sure did.
Oh, good news. On my way back, I found another yellow slug.
Oh my god. Can't use the yellow ones yet until we study it, but definitely I think it's going to be better.
Yeah, it's probably green, yellow, red. I bet there are red slugs.
That would make sense. Let's see. How am I going to get this over there? A conveyor pole, maybe. Yeah? see, what is it getting hung up on? It's like that wire, maybe.
Okay.
It's the only thing I could see that it might be getting in the way.
Might be then.
Yeah, it just doesn't like the idea of going over that machine. Can I go around it, maybe?
Shit.
Really don't want to have to go all the way over here just to do it, but it seems might be the way to go. Actually, that would be the wrong way. It's you know, a little wonky, but it works.
Okay, so I fell down in one of those ravines, and I was been running for my life, but now I finally got somewhere safe.
I think you might have been in one of the ravines that I was in earlier, because that's what I had to do when I fell down. It was, those monsters are tough.
Yeah, but I just don't know where I'm going to go from here. Like, I climbed up to a thing and got a power slug, and I'm out of range of it. But I don't know where to go, because I have to go back down to get away. And I don't want to go back down.
You need me to come help you, or?
Well, kinda, because I have nothing. I haven't made it to my other corpse yet.
Alright, let me get this connected to power. And I will come over there.
Okay, I'm kind of safe. I'm running. I'm running towards my corpse over there that is east of us by a good bit. Dead end this way.
Alright, everything's working up here. I'm on my way.
I think I see the way up, maybe? No, this looks like it's just a cave.
What did I do with my weapon? I'm guessing I'm gonna need that.
Yeah, please come with a weapon.
Oh, you know what? You took my weapon because I died last time, and I haven't gotten to you yet. So I'll have to make one. Let's see.
That's still on my corpse.
Okay, so we will go with. Xeno Basher requires some modular frames. I'll make that real quick.
I found the the best way to deal with those like acid spitters.
What's that?
Run.
Well, I mean, you can you can kind of jive back and forth a little bit.
They haven't hit me yet since I started just running from them.
Well, that too. That definitely works. Woo! That thing sounds so beefy when you
Oh yeah.
when you take it out.
Oh, the way up. Oh fucking thank God.
You want to see how you get an ore out? Okay, I'll do that before we head out. So there are little places. Of course, you start off a little different. There's these things right here. This is iron ore, and of course you can mine it yourself with a little tiny chisel, which is how you kind of have to start the game off. Then you get little small excavators that you can put down, and eventually you get one of these big guys that is a automated one. That all you have to do is provide power to it, and then you funnel it into your conveyor system. Of course, we've been playing for a while, so it looks really nice over here. It all being funneled into a giant building that we have constructed ourselves. But yeah, it's like a stepping stone. You go from one to the next as you unlock more and more technology. Also, you actually learn about new materials as you explore the map. So if you don't ever go off and explore anything, you won't know that there's coal, or that there is... I'm trying to think of the other... We got copper, you got iron, you got coal. There's like 3 or 4 other materials.
And bauxite.
We haven't used any of those yet, though.
Yeah, no, not yet.
So well organized. It wasn't when we first started. It was a mess, but thankfully they don't penalize you for taking buildings down. I can kind of understand it if they did. You'd lose a little bit of resources here and there, but it would suck so bad because sometimes, you know, your OCD, it kicks in, and you want something perfect. And if you had to lose just a tiny bit of resources every single time you moved it an inch here or an inch there, or came back and looked at something and said, well, you know, if we move this a couple of feet away, we could fit this other brand new type of factory that we just got access to in there. Yeah, it would kind of suck. So, like, again, I'm glad they didn't do it that route, and they just kind of let you have free reign to construct, because that's what this game is really all about, is the construction and exploration. I don't even know if I can get up this hill. I hear bad guys all around me.
Yeah, dude, I just haven't stopped moving.
Okay, so you're in a ravine, though, right?
Not anymore.
You got out.
And I'm near my corpse.
Oh, dude, they're already hitting me. Would you say you're higher up or lower?
I can see my corpse. I'm, oh, I can get to that.
Just so I know where to, like, if I need to go up or down.
I had to go up a little bit. Because I was doing a jumping puzzle.
Never been able to pet that guy. I've killed him a couple times, but never petted him.
I know, I want to pet the lizard doggo. Oh, I see why I died.
Why?
Poison.
Ooh,
So now there's 2 corpses. And so many power slugs on both of them, man.
let me see if I can build... I got some red berries here.
Yeah. I mean, the 2 corpses are really close to each other, at least.
Pick up as many red berries as we can. Maybe between the two of us, we can get in there.
Yeah, I'm on my way back.
Oh, dude, are you... You're on the other side, aren't you? Not down there.
No, not down there. What an unfortunate place to fall to my death at.
Like the worst possible.
Yeah, like right next to one of those fucking poison spewers.
Oh, you're not even like a little ways away from it. You're right on top of it. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
I don't know if we can get your body then. We might have to. I mean, we want to for sure, but we might have to upgrade and get whatever like the defense against that is before we'll be able to get it. Like, how fast does your health drop?
It's like a half of a bubble every tick.
So if you're full life, it's possible?
If you're full life and if you have like food in your hands, I can see it as being possible.
Okay, so we just
actually probable.
So we just need to have the red berries.
I'm almost back.
I'm out scavenging red berries over here. This seems like a really good spot. Plus there's a glowy worm over here somewhere if I can figure out how to get it.
If you can find a body of water, there are.
Should I jump down?
Huh?
Should I jump down? Is that where you're at? Down in the ravine?
No. I'm not in the ravine. I'm near you, but I'm not in the ravine. I'm getting some of this, like, these plants that grow around water. They heal 2 health bubbles every time you.
Oh, that's even better. I would save those then for.
They look like little umbrellas.
Oh yeah, I've seen those. Yeah, I would save those for when you're running through, and I'll give you the red ones to heal up outside of combat.
Alright. Just a minute, I'm picking up all of these fucking umbrellas that I can find.
Man, you weren't kidding. You're pretty far away.
Yeah, man, I had made a journey. Picked up lots of power slugs. And...
Ah, there's your... There's even an enemy down there, too.
Yeah, I know. Not so concerned with him as I am the other things.
Yeah, just like loot your stuff and scoot.
12 pale berries right now.
I got 18. Should be enough for 2 runs in. I would make a run in, grab what you can, come back out, drop it,
Yeah.
give it to me, and then go back in for another. Man, one smack with this Viro blade and that thing just ran off. He didn't even bother coming back. There you are. Come on, sucker.
Oh yeah, I had to run up here because it was chasing me.
Alright, where do you want me to... Or are you already full?
No, I'm not full yet, but we can go back down there.
Wow, look how beautiful it is up here, dude.
I know.
This is
where I was trying to get whenever I found that jumping puzzle and then died. There's the jumping puzzle over there with the thing on the very top.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so how do we want to get down there to your body? Okay, so we can go this way.
Well, yeah, we can go. There's a way you can just walk down.
Yeah.
So come over here.
I've already slid down. Where are you at? You're that way.
Uh-oh. Hold on. This might be bad. Alright, I'm good. I'm good.
Okay, oh, there you are. Alright, so you need...
Give me all them berries.
I'll give you 11 just in case you die.
That's probably a good call. Alright. Godspeed.
Alright, good luck, man. You get attacked by something, just come out and... Get it, get it, get it, get it, get it. Did you get both of them?
Got it. Yep.
Nice. What's your life at?
Oh, I ate all of those, but I'm almost full health.
Okay, nice. So the way you heal in this game is pretty much you eat berries. Berries and like seaweed. And we have not found another way to do it yet, although I'm pretty sure at some point we'll unlock technology. You want to check out that other little thing, the jump that you were trying to do?
Yeah, well, it's right here, but it's one of those work in progress things, so we can't even really use it yet.
Oh, okay. Well, what do you want to do? You want to head back, or you want to keep exploring?
Let's head back. I've almost lost these 4 slugs several times now.
Right. What, is it 4? I thought you got 2 yellows and a blue.
I have 6. I have 6 total. I have 4 greens and 2 yellows. And I'm so picking up these nuts.
Why? What do they do?
They restore half a bubble health.
Get some in a while. There we go. 7 berry nuts. Come on, sucker. You want to dance? Friend apparently does. Holy crap, I'm gonna die. Yeah, I'm dead. I'm dead. So they do what? You're on your own out there, my friend. If you want to pick up my weapon, you're welcome to it.
This type of mycelia has strong healing properties. R&D has created a blueprint you can access in Hub Tier 3.
I knew that was going to happen, guys. You still out there, Shariki?
Yep, I'm fighting them off.
Okay.
The trick is to jump over them when they charge you.
I thought there was only one. And then it turned out there was 5 or 4.
Yeah, there were a lot. Alright, they're all dead. I'll grab your stuff.
Get some screws. Let's get some. Yeah, I try not to heal unless I absolutely have to. I like to save it for those situations. It would be cool, though, if we could take, like, berries and nuts, mix it together, and create something a little bit more powerful. Alright, we gotta get about 200 more of these reinforced modules done so that we can send those up through the sky elevator, space elevator. We have them being made slowly, very, very slowly. They are being made.
So I think I can get this other body now, too, because I have like 30 tailberries on me.
The other body. The one that you died right next to the base?
Yeah, in the middle of all those poison things.
Yeah. And you might be able to get the glowworm thing that's right next to it.
Definitely.
Yeah, you gotta love going away, farming some stuff out there in the world, coming back and seeing all your containers filled up for things that you need. Very, very nice to have the ability to just kind of sit here and get the stuff done a little quicker than having to sit there and wait for it.
Oh yeah, automation is the name of the game. I mean, if it would be if it wasn't satisfactory.
It's kind of the same thing, right? Get a lot of satisfaction out of automation.
So pro tip, the ragdoll doesn't work every time you jump.
Oh.
I just took a lot of damage.
That's another reason I don't heal myself, is if you take damage from a fall and don't die, your life will regenerate up to the 3 bars down in the bottom left corner. Was that our power that just shut off?
Yeah, probably.
Oh, let me go grab some fuel.
We're still supplementing it a little bit with biofuel. We're not completely on coal yet.
What do we need? Like one more?
Yeah, one more coal generator should do the trick.
I just took the last of the biofuel. So probably should build another coal plant at some point here. Though to be fair, it does seem like they last for about an hour with all the power plants filled up. Oh, did you move the ones from the inside?
I removed them because we didn't need them. Made some space.
So it's just the ones way over by the base that I just ran away from.
Yeah, it's just the two at the hub.
Should have turned them on, but I thought they just automatically turn off since I hadn't powered the other ones up. Alright, back over here. Yeah, it's a little bit of a jaunt. Guy gotta stay in shape. Eats a lot of donuts.
Where the fuck are you getting donuts on this planet?
Dude, I brought some with me. They said I could have so much personal space. You brought an MP3 player. I brought donuts.
God, home sight. I can see it.
Feels good, doesn't it?
Yeah, I got that power slug. It was yellow.
You know, you can put those slugs inside the power generators, too. Not that I would waste it on those, but...
It's not really a terrible idea.
I mean, it's not horrible, but like if you had other resources you wanted to do first. You could also put these things in here real quick for the research.
Yeah, I need to for the yellows.
All three of... Actually, there's a hard drive in there, too.
Yep, I got that on me, too. Where the fuck is that hard drive at?
Oh, no.
I got all my bodies, so it's in here. There it is, I found it. We're gonna do the yellow power slug first. Yeah, got 5 power shards on me. I know where I'll put them. Crank our reinforced iron plate production way the fuck up.
If you want to crank that one up, you're probably going to have to crank the bars up, because they're not coming in very fast over here.
The iron plates?
No, the iron bars from over here on the side. To make the screws.
Oh.
Like, the screws are coming in, but these things are coming in real slow over here on this end. It's just not making it fast enough.
I see. Yeah, I see. The bars. Yeah, we can pump that up. Pump it up.
But absolutely, this thing right here definitely needs to be maxed as fast as possible. Let me go ahead and upgrade the conveyor belt since you're doing that.
Now it's pumping some fucking bars out.
Yeah, it is. Holy crap, dude. This thing looks like it's going in overdrive.
It is. I got it at like 250%.
You put 3 of them in there? Holy shit.
Yeah.
But this thing is definitely pumping out plenty of volts. Let's see, what has it got? Okay, so you put a second one in there, we'll up that. Forgot to drag the little bar. %.
Now we're producing some fucking bars.
Mm-hmm.
Or some plates, rather.
Well, plates and I guess these things over here eventually when it gets to it.
We're gonna have to pump up the bar production downstairs too. But that can wait. That's all of our slugs right now. So these yellow ones are for research.
The bar production, what do you mean?
Our downstairs bar production, what's the rotors here? It's coming in pretty slow.
Oh, I guess they kind of are, but at the same time, it's already maxed out because we're not getting the plates fast enough.
No, not the plates. Over here. Where are you?
I'm over here next to the bars.
No, the bars are over here where I'm at.
I'm coming.
Where the bars are coming in at for the rotors.
What are you, down?
No, I'm up at the top. Or have we already maxed the bars out down there?
Oh, you're talking about for these things over here.
Yeah, these bars right here coming in pretty slow.
I don't know. Let me
Definitely.
go down
Those
there
are
and look.
rookie numbers. We gotta pump those.
Oh, dude, it's so hard to tell which
Okay. So
which one it is from down here. Can you poke your head through or something?
It's got to be this one.
Which one, like the top one?
The one down at the bottom now. The one I'm standing on. And I mean, it's just not producing them very fast.
Oh, yeah, okay, I see it.
Yeah, the ingots are fully saturated on their belt. But yeah, there's no power. There's no overclocking done on this.
And that's to make what?
That helps make the rotors.
We don't need rotors at the moment, but yeah, definitely need to upgrade it at some point.
Yeah, we definitely want to bump their numbers up though, because they are coming out slow.
You know, what we do need right now are the modular frames. I think those are just going as fast as they can right now. The screws, even with a second conveyor belt, the tier 2 one, they're barely keeping up with that that extra speed you added to it, but they are keeping up with it.
Oh yeah.
So before we go to a slug 3 on those, we'll have to upgrade the conveyor belt to a tier 3, which I thought we had access to already, but maybe we just didn't do it. Alright, 250 out of 500 for those modular frames. Go back downstairs, see if I can get it. Ah, adding 3 more up here.
Yeah, man, we're gonna need them. I don't know how I'm gonna get stuff there, but I'll figure that out.
I mean, it's kind of true. As you add more and more things, it's harder to kind of fit it all in. Alright, 250. 250. Let's see how many we can make.
Power just shut down.
Well, we did add several more of those things in there, so we might have to add
Yeah.
another power plant.
Alright, I'll build one real quick.
You'll probably have to feed it manually to get it started, though.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, so 45 is what we can make this time. 45 of those. Ugh. Well, if we can make 50 at a time, we'll do this 4 more times after that, and we'll finally be done with those, which will give us access to, I don't know what. I'm hoping it's worth it. I'm hoping Conveyor Belts 3. Conveyor Belts 3 would be fantastic. And
I hope Splitters too.
Splitters 2 would be great.
These current splitters are slow as the fuck.
Slow as the fuck.
Yup. It's a very technical term.
Mm-hmm.
But we have enough cement or concrete.
Oh, dude, I haven't been building anything in a while, so that's been building up. So yeah, I imagine it's maxed.
What we need are the storage twos.
Storage 2s would be good.
Yeah, upgrade our storages.
Yes, I can get about 50 each time I do that. Let's see how many got finished up here. The amount of time it took me to get 50 done, 0 of those things got done.
There's no power right now.
Oh, well there you go. That's why. Alright, 304 out of 500. Oh, dude, a whole nother one isn't good enough.
Oh, I haven't even turned it back on yet. I had to do some rewiring real quick. And it's not even, so let me take it back down.
Yeah, it's making power, or making stuff at least.
I got it right and went to hook it up and realized that I had it turned the wrong way.
Ah, okay. Yeah, no worries. Good thing you don't get base attacked while the power's down. They actually have been talking about adding that in there. For those of you who played Factorial, you may remember, you know, the smoggier, dirtier your base got, the more often your base would get attacked. They kind of want to do something the same here. I'm not sure if they, you know, played that game or they just came up with the idea on their own. It makes sense. You know, the more you're polluting the environment, the more you're making an impact on the surrounding area. If the plants or animals were even a little bit smart, they'd want to stop it. So they're going with that idea. And as you can see, some of the stuff that we have in here is very, very toxic. So they're going to add like flaming towers and Gatling guns and all sorts of crazy things. I'm looking forward to it. I think it's going to be pretty sweet. One of the things I do hope they add is lights. And I, you know, not to be picky or anything and say, you know, I want more than we should be getting, but I kind of would love to see different color lights. They do give you a paint gun in this one, which we haven't even used yet. So,
I have.
Have you?
Yeah, you'll notice all the machines on the first floor, all the iron stuff.
Right.
They have like a different color combination to them.
Oh, nice. I'll have to look at that next time I run in there. Yeah, because if they could add different colored lights, it'd give it a little ambiance to it. You could have, like, the red lights for the manufacturing floor, and then, like, I don't know, blue or green for your, like, chill area, if you could actually build one of those. Right now, they don't have anything like that. It'd be kind of cool if they did. Mass Effect did it really, really well, in my opinion, where when you went out into the world, you could collect fish and different plant species. And as you collected those things, you could put them in your cabin. And so your cabin got a little bit more fancy as time went on, but it also kind of reminded you the more you explored, the more you got to bring back, right? So I'm kind of hoping maybe they do something like that, because there's so many plant life and so much animal life in this game.
All right, we are rocking 6 coal power plants now.
Holy crap.
I think we're in a state where if we lose power to those 2 biofuel generators on the hub,
right,
we're good. Like, we're producing 360 megawatts and we're consuming between 170 and like 260.
As long as we don't build anything else.
Yeah, so if we drop those, we'll drop down to 320 megawatt capacity, and our consumption doesn't seem to be going too close to that, like low 200s at the most. So yeah, you'll notice the first floor stuff, it all has red trim on it now. All of the smelters and constructors. And
that makes
power
sense.
poles. Do like a different color scheme for each floor.
Well, and the different types of resources too. I was thinking of like you could use base colors for the resources, and then as they mix together and create different combos of things, they'd create different colors, you know. So if you had,
Yeah, I like it.
I don't know if that would actually work very well since there's not that many base colors and that there's a lot of resources here. Obviously, some of them would have to be mixed colors to start with.
Oh, we both came to do the same thing apparently.
Oh, did we?
Crystals on the
Yeah.
slug
Good.
can be harvested and converted into 2 power shards that function with current fix-it technology. Several buildings would be capable of performing over 100% capacity, if infused. The derived blueprint is now accessible in Hub Tier 2.
Nice.
Yep, I'm about to select it as a mouse.
Okay, so I got the plates and the bars.
I don't have anything for it.
I don't have the copper wiring, though. I'm going to have to go back and get that. Or if you're going over there, either.
Yeah, I can get it.
Did it consume that one, the yellow slug, when you researched it? Or did it give it back?
I can't remember if I had 3 or only 2 yellow slugs. Oh no, I had 3. It consumed it.
Okay.
So they just make the same kind of power shard. It's just a different material, I guess.
It's kind of, they kind of missed out on an opportunity there, I think.
I'm gonna crank up this fucking whatchamacallit production. Iron bar.
Just get past this tier, guys. I don't have to make anything manually anymore. At least for a little bit. I'm not seeing modular frames come through, so either they're making really slow or...
Yeah, I think that's part of this rod production issue that I'm currently fixing.
Oh, okay.
Right now I'm pumping rods out at a pretty good pace. So I'll go up there and check it.
Got 60. I believe we need it either 150 or 200. I think we worked it out. We only needed to do this like 4 more times, and we've already done it like twice. So this might be either the last one or the second to the last. Have you made the yellow power slug yet?
Yeah.
Because it does have a number 2 next to it. I'm kind of curious as to whether it made 2 shards or only 1 with yellow.
I don't know. I mean, I put them in already.
It was only 2 then, right?
Oh yeah, I had 4 though.
So you make double.
2.
Nice. So that's not so bad. I mean, they missed out on doing the tier thing, but they're giving you more for it. So there's still an achievement there. If you want it, go after the yellows first for sure, if you can get them.
The reason the modular frames are taking a while is because they use the reinforced plates,
Mm-hmm.
and those take a while, and then they're also being split to make something else as well.
Oh, okay, so it's doing 2 or 3 things at once, basically.
Yeah, so it just takes a little bit.
Alright, 7 more. Let's see. We're gonna make about maybe not quite 100. As close as we can get to it. Let's see how many more we need up there. I don't think it's gonna be like 30 or 40 if we got this. Alright, well, maybe a little bit more than 30 or 40. We're at 384 out of 500, so we need another 100 and, what, 16? Need to order a second computer or laptop.
Milestone exchange
There's a frame
concluded.
headed down
Fix-it
that way
freighter
now.
re-entry complete.
So they are being made.
Yep, I just tagged like 10 of them. $116, guys. $116. We're already at 11. I'm not gonna kid you. We still got a little bit of ways to go. And you guys can see down there on the bottom where it says modular frames, it actually tells us how many we're gonna be able to make.
And you've been eating through the iron plates, haven't you?
Oh, I've been eating through all of it, man.
Just went to go get some, and there's like 30.
All of it. It's all going into it because you use iron plates to make the reinforced iron plates, and you need reinforced iron plates to make the module frame. Yeah, screws, I think, is the one thing that was slowing me down the most. I'm using the iron bars to make screws. It's so close, though. So close. But yeah, if you need anything, let me know. I'll stop eating up all that stuff, and I'll leave you a stack of 100 or
It's
200
all
in there.
good.
100 and, did we say 18 or 60? It's one of those. I think we'll be able to make 50. Might be able to do 50, and we'll turn around and see how many our automated system did. I'm guessing maybe 4 or 5. And the amount of time it takes us to do 50. It's definitely not as fast.
I've got the steel beams routed and coming down here now also.
Oh, nice. Those are probably going to be useful once we actually get the ability to research the technology, because it was being used last time, if I'm not mistaken. I'm also very thankful I don't have to keep clicking this button. I can just hold it down.
Got a good the rotor production is good.
Yeah, so it made 5 of them. 9 plates. Too bad you can't set it to craft for you. Well, I mean, that's where the automation comes in. I mean, that's what they really want you to do. But like I said, they want you to also earn it before you get the ability to automate everything, so that you're at least very, very accustomed to what the recipe is before you start setting things down. Now, we could automate the entire thing and then go AFK for like 16 hours. And then maybe all these 500 would be done. Or we could spend those like 12 hours creating 15 or 20 factories that all produce nothing but these frames, but that'd be a lot of resources we'd have to spend on it, power and everything else. And I don't think there's a lot of purpose behind it once you're done making these frames. Like, yeah, they're used in a few recipes here and there, but do we really need to be making 500 of them every 30 minutes? No. Like, I think 40 or 50 every 20 minutes is probably good. You're not going to use much more than that, at least early on. As long as you're switching back and forth between exploration, building, and crafting, it shouldn't be too tedious for you. And too much downtime. And we were at 449! Guys, we only need to make 51 more of these things, and we can upload for our next tier. 51 Shariki.
Woo woo.
Alright, so that's the red color you was talking about. What color were they normally?
Oh.
Orange, I guess.
Okay, so the analysis of the hard drive is completed. Select your desired reward.
Oh. What's
There are 3 alternate blueprints. They are an alternate blueprint for a rotor. It is 20 copper wire and 6 steel tubes. An alternate blueprint for iron ingots, which is an iron ore and a copper ore. That's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
And you can make 45 per minute. And heavy modular frame, which requires encased industrial beam 10, steel pipe 36, concrete 25, and modular frame 8.
Well, we haven't even got access to the heavy industrial frame yet, but that might be interesting to have, like the concrete mixed in there, because right now we have no use for concrete.
Alright, I'm selecting it. So that's what happens when you do a hard drive.
Data on
You
the
get to
hard
choose
drive has
an
been
alternate
salvaged and can be
recipe.
repurposed to unlock an alternate recipe.
I like it.
Salvaging more hard drives will provide additional alternate recipes.
Oh, what is this? Mechanical inhaler? Can be inhaled to fully restore health. There we go. Medical, not mechanical. Medical inhaler. So you need... We already got the rotors, wire, and you're going to need reinforced iron plates. That's a little... I don't know if we really want to do that. Heavy modular frame. There it is. So you need quick wire. Uses that ceruleum or whatever stuff that we got the ore for, and rubber.
We don't know how to make quick wire yet. It's in tier 1 still.
It shouldn't be anything in the tier 1. Oh, does it scroll over? It sure
Lit up.
does. Yeah, it does scroll over. So fabric.
Yeah.
Fabric is in there. Iron plates. Oh yeah, we could do that one.
Yeah, let's knock that out real quick.
Flexible but durable, and biomass. I don't think we have much biomass, but we need 100 copper wire. Well, none of those really reduced the mats as far as the hard drive goes. It just gave you a different set of mats that you could use. So if you're short on one.
Exactly.
You built all this stuff, but nothing to make you cloth and armor. We hadn't seen anything pop up, and it kind of is one of those things where you get tiers. It gives you the first 3 tiers that you have access to, which I'll show you over here in a second. And then after that, you have to start building the space elevator, or find things out there in the world to give you technology. So you can't just come in here and do everything immediately. So yeah, these first 3 tiers here, which I thought we had gotten everything done, but I didn't realize there was a scroll bar down here on the side. It's also a scanner for mushrooms, so that we can actually make some health, because I'm guessing those are going to be used in there.
College.
The medical inhaler and the heavy modular frame. Tier 4, logistics. Modular frame times 25. That would give us conveyor belts times 3. And the storage containers Mark II.
Let's do it.
Unfortunately, it requires modular frames, and I only need 26 left to go to the next tier.
Okay.
And that one requires 25. But other than that, it's something we can do for sure. I think we have a time limit before that thing comes back, though.
Yeah, we do.
Now these plates are coming in a little bit faster than normal. I like it. Oh, you're stealing my plates.
Fuck you.
You stole my plates, motherfucker.
Fuck you.
You stole my plates.
I need these.
Not making them. I can't make it. So close. So close. That's why there's never any plates in there. I see it. I know what's going on. Let's see, we're at 20, guys. We're at 20. We only need 6 more. He stole my plates. Oh, so close. So close. Can't believe I'm down to like waiting for the automated system to bring another one in. No way to make the iron plates at the bench. There is. I would have to go get the raw resources, convert the raw resources into plates. Which I guess I could do, actually, because I only need like a handful of them. But thankfully there was a few over there. Let's see if this gives me what I need. Yeah, 26 exactly on the nose. Let's hope my math was correct. Otherwise we're coming back down here for one more, which would suck. What are you building up there, Shariki?
I am making the encased steel beams.
Just thinking one step ahead. We haven't even gotten to the point where we need those yet, but by the time we do, it will be nice to have a nice supply of them sitting there waiting for us. Yeah, see, my math was wrong. So I still need another 25. It was 51, not 26. Alright, let's pick up some ore then. There should be plenty down here. Guys want me to remember numbers and stuff. Actually, I could make the bars, or I could just go check to see if there's any bars just chilling in there. Which it looks like there will be. Yeah, 99 of them. There we go, iron plates. So we need about 2 reinforced iron plates for every one of those steel frames. So we'll get to 50 down there, and we'll start making those. We got it this time, Shariki. I think so. I think we do. Maybe. If I can remember that it was 25 and not some weird number. Didn't quite make all of them? Okay, that's not enough. That's 19 down there. We need a little bit more. It's gonna make 23, and we already have 3 on us. Gives us 1 extra. We'll pick up what's left over there on the table just to be sure. Okay. If you're within sight of the space elevator, we'll be sending up another load into space. Ooh, look at that. There goes that concrete.
Always. Because that thing is huge and you can see it from forever away.
Alright guys, seal it up. Send it up. Ah. Yeah, look at that thing go, guys. That is absolutely amazing. You can still see it moving up there, too. I don't think I've ever watched to see how long it takes for it to come back down. Considering Yeah, considering how long it took us to make that, I do not mind waiting a second to see if it comes down right away or if it takes a minute. Got a really far way to go, so may stick up there for a few. Nope, here it comes. So, what, like 35 seconds, 45 seconds before it comes back down? All right. Let's go check to see what it requires. Not that we're going to be doing that one yet. That one's going to be something ridiculous we probably don't even have access to. Unavailable in early access. So that is as high as you can go on that tier.
Yeah, they're supposed to be releasing another tier at the end of this month and another tier at the end of May. So now we just have to fucking get all the ones
that we have access to. Okay, so now we have tier 4, 5, and 6. Got logistics. Oil processing. You get an oil pump.
What?
Yeah,
There's oil?
yeah, I guess so. Extracts crude oil from crude oil nodes built. Normal rate. Scanner update for crude oil. Circuit boards. Plastics. Fuel. And rubber. Industrial manufacturing. We got the manufacturer. Crafts 3 or 4 parts into another part. We also can build a computer. Computer is a complex logic machine that is used to control advanced behavior in machines. That sounds amazing. That sounds really cool.
Advanced behavior in machine. That sounds like we can build AI.
Yeah. We actually have what we need to make that one. So what do you think? You want to do that one first?
Yeah, let's do it.
We also have expanded power infrastructure, fuel generator, conveyor belts for jetpacks. There's your jetpack.
Yeah, no, we need that. What is that?
That requires computers.
Shit.
Requires computers and heavy modular frames.
Okay.
Gas mask. That requires computers and heavy modular frame as well, so. Alright, let's go with computers then.
We need probably more coal coming in. Because we need to ramp up our steel production, and our coal line is not saturated for steel. Let me take a look at the coal line for power. We might be able to steal some of it.
Dude, we need 50 modular frames, jeez. Yeah, we actually have access to a truck, and they can be automated, so you can tell your truck to go to a certain point, come back. They have a building that you can put down that will unload the truck and actually refuel it, so it just keeps going out and doing its thing. You guys remember when I told you we were done building modular frames? Apparently,
Yeah, so
the game's making me a liar.
The power, the coal for the power is fully saturated. Like oversaturated. So I can definitely steal some of it and feed it to the steel production. Because our steel is suffering a little bit. Not a lot, but we can't boost it at all because it's not getting enough coal. If we boost it, it will pour through the coal quicker than we can feed it.
Right.
So we need to, I'm going to boost its coal input, and then we can put a boost in it to increase the actual production.
Actually, for coal, if you need it to be faster, we can put a Mark II miner over there. We have the resources for that already.
Well, the problem isn't... Wait, I know what I can do. I got this. Not a problem.
Thankfully, it's only 50 of these things that we need. We already got 12. 1,500 wire. I got 2,000, just in case. Need the tech to make heavy modular frames. We just used that hard drive to figure out what the tech was for that one, so we could actually get the real tech for what the recipe should be calling for, but he's already up there using the modified tech that we have access to.
Oh, I'm not making those frames at all yet.
Oh, you're not?
No, I'm making the encased steel beams.
Oh, okay.
And I mostly solved our coal issue for steam.
Is the line producing fast enough, though? Like I said, we could upgrade it.
I don't know if it's an issue with the line or the miner or the splitter, but I mean there are some spots in it where it's not fully saturated, but they're a lot less now that I've made that change. So let's give the steel manufacturing a chance to see if it backs the coal line up, because if we're feeding it faster than it can produce, then we're good.
Yeah, frames and those engines. So I was trying to remember what I needed to make those engines. Thankfully, they're actually being made over here, so I can just take the few of the resources. Yeah, well, I need to pick up one more stack of cables. Let's do that now. Thank you for reminding me on that one. I don't think we need all of them, but we'll take most of them. Like to have a few of these motors just kind of laying around because they are used in upgrading stuff. If it was just the two of you in real life, this would take you forever. If it was just the two of us in real life, I think we'd probably still be living in like a hut made out of straw and trying to figure out how to fish and stay alive, let alone building a giant factory and mastering the world with a space elevator. Our big achievement would we started fire that day. Which anybody's ever tried to start a fire with sticks knows that's actually a pretty good achievement. Alright, so got the motors done. We need plates.
All the reinforced plates, huh?
I just did, yeah, I just stole them all. You need some?
No, I was just gonna upgrade these conveyor belts out here because the iron coming into the first floor, one of the belts isn't fully saturated, and it's slowing down plate production. But I think some of it just has to do with the fact that we're splitting it. So probably it just needs a minor mark or two.
Yeah, let me come over here and steal some of these plates. Or not plates, but these bars. And I'll make some plates.
Shit, I think I can make a minor mark or two.
What do you need for it?
4 of those encased beams that I'm making upstairs, and then some of these pipes.
Oh, well, that's actually a whole lot less than what we're using down here with the other ones. Because we're actually using those a lot more on everything else. It's even better.
There were exactly 4 of those encased beams.
How many does that make, though?
1 minor. It's the minor mark 2 though, so it's going to mine much faster, and it should solve my saturation issue on those 3 belts.
Wonder, do you get the ingredients back that you used to originally build the miner when you upgrade it?
I don't know.
Because it'd be kind of curious as if you upgrade from like a miner 1 to a miner 3, you're skipping over miner 2, or do you have to do miner 2, you think? Guess we'll find out.
The miners aren't like the plates or the belts.
You
can't upgrade them. You have to destroy.
So you do get it back then.
Yep.
Wonder if it's gonna be bigger. Alright, that should be enough to get our computers up and running.
Milestone reached. The manufacturer increases production complexity. A critical look at production line logistics and efficiency is recommended during integration. The truck allows for increased efficiency in transportation, automated or otherwise.
Oh my god, the Mark II is double the output.
Okay, so for the computer you need 5 circuit boards, 12 cables, 18 plastics, and screws. So we got 2 of the 4. I
have a couple circuit boards.
Yeah, but
and one of the chests inside.
we don't know how to make plastics yet, though.
No, we don't.
I mean, look, what is this plastics under? Plastics is under oil processing, which we kind of want anyways. And that one's easy enough. That one requires 50 modular frames. I think my existence is just making modular frames these days. Freaking things are ridiculous. Maybe we should have went with making 400 or 500 of those every minute. Can't make them fast enough. Oh, let's see. We're gonna need more of these things, aren't we?
All right, nope. I gotta do some belt replacing out here too. And we've got to find the logistics that lets us get better splitters.
I haven't seen it. It's not on the list yet. They may not have them in the game, dude.
Hurts my heart. Don't say that.
Kind of comes down to the point that you don't really want splitters.
Well, I don't think out here that the splitters are slowing it down a small bit, but ultimately it's the belt that leads out of the miner into the splitter, and the belts that come out of the splitter. Like the splitter, I think it's like a minuscule compared to what the difference the belts make.
The belts do make a pretty big difference, but when I was trying to get those bolts or the screws put on there,
here's the problem.
The splitter was
like
making.
The Miner Mark II, it produces 240 ore a minute. It is constantly, almost always sitting at 100 ore inside its internal storage because the belt coming out of it isn't moving fast enough, basically.
Right.
But we'll have to wait for some more reinforced plates to be made, and then we can do this.
Reinforced plates to be made. It's probably not going to happen.
Well, I mean, they're getting made, just slowly.
Yeah, but somebody keeps stealing all of them.
You son of a bitch.
I've actually gotten to the point where I have to run over there and steal plates from the actual factory floor. Actually, no, steal the iron bars so that I can make plates, because the plates aren't being made fast enough for me to make the reinforced plates. It's a vicious circle.
AFK a second.
Okay, reinforced plates. We can make 34. How many frames do we got? We got 10, so we need 50. And that's just so that we can find a brand new resource, oil, and go off and explore why all of this starts making things while I'm gone. Actually, what do I have? What is this? Color cartridge. Where did that even come from?
conveyor belt Mark II coming out of the miner into the splitter to solve the fucking problem.
Also, looks like we need some Mark II conveyor belts down here on the bottom, where the bars come out. The ones that have the Mark II seem like they're not being hung up, while all the other ones are just kind of sitting there.
Well, some of them are because the machines up top are slow and it's taking it. So they've backed up to the...
No, this is at the base floor where they come in with the raw resource, and they're made into iron ingots. There's a whole bunch of them right next to each other, and the ones that are literally have a better conveyor belt are not backed up, where the ones that don't have like 100 sitting inside their inventory, which is good because it's allowing me to go in there and make plates, but it's also slowing us down, I think, in the long run. So I'll go in there and upgrade those real quick as soon as I get this one done. You guys can hear that animal in the background. Let's have one of those guys flying above us or below us. Nice. This time I actually ran out of screws. That's the way it should be. Crap. 40 is where I'm at, and I need 50. Jeez, so close. Any more screws? Was that place where you found the ore in the ground the only one, or are there others in the world? There are a ton of them in the world, and the world is quite large. We're actually playing on the smallest map. It's supposed to be one of the most difficult ones. There's a lot of biome, so that kind of gets in the way. It's very uneven. But even with that said, me, Shariki, we've run off and just explored the zone, and I have yet to hit a wall, and that's spending like an hour and a half running off in one direction. Obviously that's over uneven terrain, you're falling down, you're fighting monsters, so it's not just a straight sprint in one direction, but yeah, it's big. It's a very, very big world. Wow, I finished what we needed for the current milestone, and the friggin' pod hasn't even returned back yet. Still have 40 seconds left. But yeah, there's the easy biome, which, yeah, maybe not that easy, but it's flat. It's a flat green biome that, you know, probably is the one that you should start in, but we're trying to save that for Cypher. I talked to Cypher, by the way, today, and apparently he is really, really sick, so he was not able to get into town or anything. He's barely able to get out of bed. Hope he feels better soon, but... Well, I had the resources. I just forgot I was using some of them. But yeah, you start off being able to scan for iron, and as you get better and better research done, you unlock copper, and then you unlock, I believe it's coal. Wow, we were out of radispools.
Are we really?
We are. I mean, I guess each one is using about 2,500 now, and yeah, we're not keeping up with that pace.
Alright, well let me increase our fucking copper production.
About time, right? Like we haven't touched copper production since the beginning of the game. I'm gonna snag the ones that are sitting in here. In case you're wondering what the scanner looks like, this is it right here. You can see the 4 pieces that we can search from. And if I hit it, you'll see it beeps in the direction that we have unexplored. Obviously the ones we already have, that we have things on, they're not going to show you.
Well, I know how we can increase our spool production, because our wires have a bunch of spools backed up, so I'm going to steal some of their spools.
Oh, there you
And
go.
then I'm going to go put another miner down there too, get some more copper going as well.
I'm gonna get some of this reinforced iron plate and go increase the conveyors inside in a few places. Shouldn't take too many of them because they're actually pretty small connected pieces.
Yeah, that ore coming in the back there was getting super spread out on the belt. But all I did was replace one piece of belt between each miner and the splitter it was going to. And it fixed it.
Nice.
The conveyor belts just weren't pulling the ore out of the miner fast enough, basically.
They're just sitting here. I wonder why.
All right, the copper wire coming in is fully saturated on the belt. About the best thing we can do from this point, other than bring in another factory making wire, is increase the belt speed.
That's for the wire, though, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. The cable hasn't changed; it's the same amount still coming in.
I mean, to be honest, we don't really need the wire all that often. It's really only for research purposes, and then it uses a lot.
Well, since it's copper, it's going to be used a lot in electronics.
True. Yeah. Now that you say that, circuit boards, I would imagine, would probably
Yep.
require wire.
Yeah, all that shit should require copper wire. Schick spent 39 hours camping A4 on P99 this week and didn't get a single throne.
That is just my type of luck right there.
30? That is a fucking work week.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he was doing it while he's at work, so yeah, that's a work week.
Yeah, we used to do it together at work.
And it makes sense. Like, if I could go AFK like that or do something off on the side while I was at work, I'd probably do it too. Because you could make a lot of plat in a game that you enjoy and then buy the pieces for when you're actually playing. As long as you don't burn yourself out on it. That's the one thing. It's almost enough. So you have one down here with a clock speed of 250, and it's eating through the stuff pretty good. Actually, I think that's the right speed we need for these machines down here to get them coming up the conveyor belts at the speed we want.
Yeah, we just don't have enough slugs.
No, unfortunately, you had slugs in this one right here, where it's making the screws.
Yeah.
But it couldn't use them. It was actually shutting them off because it wasn't getting rods fast enough. So I put them inside the rod constructor.
What are you talking about? Because now the belt's not saturated. It was saturated before.
Not on this one.
Yeah, I just checked it a minute ago.
It wasn't getting them off fast enough. In fact, the speed enhancers weren't even on. They were off when I came over here. This one over here, this is the one you're talking about.
No, both of these belts were fully saturated.
You can move it back, though, if you want to see, but it wasn't, they weren't on when I came down here.
Where did you put it?
I put it in the thing behind it so it would feed it faster. Yeah, let it run out of here in a second and see if it... Oh, you only put one in there?
Yeah. I only had one in there to begin with, I think.
Nah, there was two in there.
I should have only put one in there.
Oh, okay, so the one back here is producing faster, and so is this one. Ah, there you go. That actually works out beautifully.
Yeah, there's a fully saturated belt.
And it's staying exactly at 2930.
Perfecto.
Kind of need to do that with these other ones, too. This one has one in it. Why does this one have one in it?
The other screws? If that one has one in it, we need to take it out. And probably...
Put it on the plates or something, or wherever.
Yeah, we definitely need to boost plate production. It's slowing us down on the reinforced plates.
Which one did you put it in? This one right here?
Yeah, watching it here. Better. Not much. We need some back here in these smelters.
Yeah, especially this one.
Well, probably yeah, this one for sure, but I think all three of these could use.
It's weird because some of these are making ore way too fast, other ones aren't making it fast enough.
Well, it's just what the finished product is, because the other ones are just backing up because the finished product takes a little longer than the plate and steak. Plates are really quick to make.
Let's see if our coils are done yet. Yeah, 400 more. It's close enough. Let's go turn those in. So how's the game going so far? It's incredibly addictive. Let's see. Yeah, more energy equals more production rate. Not really. The higher the production equals more energy, basically. So You can get those little slug things, turn them into boosters, and as they boost it, they require more energy. Are you getting more production
Milestone
because
reached.
of the
Oil
energy?
acquisition and refining unlocked. Oil-based products can now be made. Caution, this is a reminder to minimize the chance of expiration during out-of-base activities.
Yeah, you can't boost the actual productivity by boosting how much power they use, but by boosting the productivity through those little glowworms, they require more power. So it kind of goes hand in hand with one another. You do have to go off and explore, which I think we might do here in just a second once we finish crafting all this stuff, because we need to go find oil.
455 meters away.
Oh, you're already looking?
That's the closest one. The other ones are 15 or over 1,500.
Oof. What direction?
Let me scan again. It went off.
Oh, I'll look here in a sec. I'm just making more reinforced plates really quick.
North.
North. All right.
Oh, I bet it's down in that ravine.
I think so too. I think it's gonna be next to water or something, because that's usually where you'd be able to find something like that.
I don't really have anything that I'm too concerned about losing, so I'm just gonna jump down here.
I'm gonna do the inhaler next, the medical inhaler.
Actually, I have 100 rotors on me. Let me not go with that.
Let me go with it. Did you throw the extra weapons that we had from all our bodies anywhere, or you got all them all on you?
Yeah, it's in the in one of these crates inside.
Okay. I'll snag one of those and go with you. Actually, you know what? I'll take some, take some concrete. That way we can start building back up as we get down there.
That's probably a good idea. I'm just gonna swan dive off of our building. Ragdoll. Oh, yep, it is for sure down there. There's 3 dots directly north. The fuck just happened? I hit the ground and went through it and made like a splash sound.
It's freaking out on you.
I died.
Even doing the ragdoll thing?
Well, I glitched out through the ground.
What'd you take with you?
Nothing like spectacular. I had like a Xeno thing and a nail gun and a scanner. There's no getting it back though, I'm pretty sure, because I was under the ground. Try that again. There we go. I hit a glitch spot, I guess. Oh, my corpse is right here on the ground. Awesome.
Nice. I'm gonna bring enough down for a Mark II miner.
Oh, that's well. No, we need an oil thing.
Oh, it's its own special thing, huh?
Yeah, it is.
Okay, well then.
We need an oil pump and probably, well, at least a pump for now.
Extracts crude oil from the crude oil node. It is built on the normal extractor rate. Oil refinery can be automated by feeding parts into it with a conveyor belt, connecting it to the input. Produces parts, be automatically extracted by the convoy belt. What? So does that refine? Oh, it creates power. Is that what that is? What is the refinery? Am I misunderstanding what this does?
You have to refine crude oil into processed oil.
So we could do that back at the base, though.
Yes. I'm stuck. I'm gonna have to suicide. I'm stuck behind this rock and I can't jump out. Alright. Take 3.
Yeah.
I was trying to take a shortcut and like climb up the side of something, and I jumped and there was a hole, and I fell right into it. There's just no way out.
Alright, I'll just take all my stuff. I'll figure it out afterwards.
I haven't run into anything but those little fuckers that stand up and spew poison. Oh, and my crate is out of reach. I can't get to it.
Let's see, encased beams. Acquire those, which I think we're making.
Yeah, we are, but I haven't piped them down yet. I don't
Oh, so
think.
they're still up there?
Yeah, they're upstairs. Okay, yeah, there's a spitter here and the fireflies. Which I can't do anything about right now.
As soon as I got the ingredients, I'll be down there. Where are they going?
It's cool, I'm just exploring down here some.
Is there a crouch button?
Not that I'm aware of.
Oh, so you do have them going somewhere.
Those aren't the encased beams.
No, it's what I need to make the encased beams.
I'm making the encased beams
Where?
on the top floor. Or maybe I've routed them. No, I haven't routed them anywhere else. Yeah, they're still on the top floor.
Yeah, you only had like 5 done up there, though.
Yeah, they're very slow.
We'll do a few extra. Yeah, Tiger, you could definitely pull them off of the belts rather than go into storage. But the storage puts them in stacks versus pulling them off of the belt, which is just one at a time. Alright, got what I need for the oil pump. And I am on my way north. Okay, Control Shift R. So cheaty.
Oh, yeah. I imagine that'll get fixed.
I hope it does. I mean, I like using it, but at the same time, I kind of... Oh, there's a slug in here. I'm gonna need a chainsaw to get it, though. Alright, I am at it, or are you at a different one?
No, I'm dead.
Oh, you did, okay. Gonna have to provide power to this, too. I might have to go around that rock. Let's see.
What are you talking about? There was only 5. There's like 15 industrial beams up here.
There are now. Yeah, I put more resources in there so they'd go a little faster.
Oh, got you. Yeah, we need to get all these belts upgraded.
There should be some plates in there. I haven't been using them for the last 30 minutes or so.
Oh yeah, heat starts in like 15 minutes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we'll switch over here in a second. Hey, Shix, what's up, man? Thank you for the subscribe and the update on that one, man. We'll be switching over as soon as I get back to the base.
Like any good crack addict, we lost track of time.
Yeah, I mean, it's an addictive game. It's one of those ones that, I mean, you can sit here and play for days. Ramp is somewhat finished. Coming back inside. Alright guys, we'll go ahead and end the stream here. Definitely want to thank you guys for watching. As always, we're going to be starting up another stream here in just a second where we're going to be switching games. We're going to be playing EverQuest Mangler, going to Hate tonight. So if you guys want to check that out, make sure to check back with us in about 10 minutes here or so. I'm always down for a little bit of raiding, so I messed up my exit. I'm AC Gamer.
This is Shariki.
And I have no idea what I'm talking about anymore. Till next time, guys.
What?